In the early 18,000s, the British East India Company took over most of India, even though the Mughal Emperor was still there. In 1857, Indian soldiers and people rebelled, but the British crushed the rebellion. After that, the British government took full control and Queen Victoria became Empress of India in 1877.
Today I will be talking about a few of the significant dates that took place in Asia. First, we have First Opium War and Second Opium War. The First Opium War took place from 1839 to 1842. Second Opium War took place from 1856 to 1860.
The first Opium War was fought with China and Britain, and the second was China, Britain with a little bit of help from France. China lost both battles and had to cede the territory of Hong Kong to British control and open special ports for Britain and grant special rights to them as they sold opium without regard or regulation, and trade was increased.
Now I will be talking about the Sino-French War and the Sino-Japanese War. The Sino-French War took place from 1884 to 1885. The Sino-Japanese War took place from 1894 to 1895.
The Sino-French War was the French trying to take Vietnam. In 1882, the great Chinese statesman and Li Hongzhen negotiated an agreement with France to make a joint country and area. However, it was rejected by the French, and then the French started to push back the Chinese forces and were starting to win. Then a new agreement was made for a peace treaty after Vietnam was took over. In the Sino-Japanese War, the Japanese and China were steaming over influence over Korea. The Japanese won the battle, which seceded Taiwan to Japan and recognized Korea independence in 1895.
Lastly, I will be going over the Boxer Rebellion. The Boxer Rebellion took place from 1898 to the 1900s.
The rebellion was aimed at driving out all foreigners out of China. It was initially made up of peasants and gained government support, which weakened China even more after pushing out all foreigners.
Now I'll be going over the significant discoveries of Asia. First, we have the medical advancements in Japan. Then we have the Western medicine in Japan. Third, we have the trade and colonialism impact. Next, we have the cultural exchange and adaptation. Then we have the Three Seals Code of Law in SEMA. Sixth, we have the British influence in Southeast Asia. Last, we have the establishment of the Nguyen dynasty in Vietnam.